Hey everybody, how we doing? Welcome to the Hero's Mind Academy, where you can learn to be the hero of your own story. Today, I want to talk to you about how your perception is your reality, and your brain is like an algorithm. Now, about the algorithm part, you guys know more about this stuff than I do, but bear with me. So, think about what you like to watch on TikTok or Instagram, whatever the platform is, YouTube. You watch a video of someone dancing or talking about a topic that interests you, people falling down, whatever shit you're into. It gets your attention and you like it. And then you move on to the next one. And then what happens? The next time you fire up that app, you've got a whole feed filled with videos like the one you liked. You've told the algorithm that you pay attention to this kind of video, and it shows you more of that. Your brain does the same thing. If you see nothing but problems everywhere you look, you're telling your brain, I love to pay attention to problems. Show me more. And so it does. But if you see opportunities and hope and new experiences when you look around, then you're telling your brain, I pay attention to possibility. Show me more of that. So here's an example. Let's say your day starts off with a commute to school or work, and there's construction on the route you normally take. So there's a detour. There's traffic, people honking, everybody's pissed off, and then you end up being late. Once you get in, you shake it off, you get settled, and then your boss or your teacher assigns a project. You get paired with someone you don't like that much. Great, let's add that into the mix, right? Well, morning goes by, now it's time for lunch. And all day you've been thinking about this sandwich you want to get. That'll at least make things a little bit better. You get to the store, the place you're going to go, and there's people in line. You wait for your turn, and then a son of a bitch in front of you gets the last one. They're out. No more for today. And then on the commute home later in the day, the skies open up. And the event you were looking forward to get to that night, it got canceled. Dunzo. Thunder, lightning, all of it. No more. Sounds like a pretty shitty day, right? And it is if all you can see is problems. But let's take a look at it again. So there's construction on your normal route, and you detour down a street you've never been down. You realize that on this street there's a store that looks really interesting. Could be a clothing store, a record shop, a bakery, whatever it is. And you never knew it was there because you never took that street. But now you've got a new place to check out. And then you have to partner on a project with somebody you'd rather not. And you have the chance to learn more about that person, find commonalities between you, maybe find a reason to start liking them more, understand the way that they work and how that aligns with your style. And it's a chance to learn more about yourself, what you're good at, what you can improve on, how you work with others, how you can better work with somebody you don't really get along with. And then over at lunch, that person in front of you got the last sandwich. It's a bummer, but you get something you never tried before. You discover you love it. And now that becomes your new favorite. And then the night festival you wanted to go to was canceled. So you're home instead of out. But it's a chance for you to tackle that housework that's been hanging over your head. Pick up that book you've been meaning to read. Call the friend you haven't had a chance to talk with. Maybe just sit quietly and decompress. Go to bed early. Wake up more rested than you felt in ages. Now that is a day filled with little wins. And every single situation you face in life can be viewed as a pain in your ass or as an opportunity. The situation itself is out of your control, but what you take from that situation is entirely up to you. Your perception is reality. If you think life sucks because you've trained yourself to focus on all the ways that it sucks, but if you train yourself to focus on all the ways you can make it better, then life will be a whole lot more interesting. And you'll be in control of the way it plays out for you. So let's do this. In your journal, write about a recent time when things didn't go your way. How'd you feel about it? What did you focus on at the time? Then write about what you could have focused on to turn that situation around. How could you have used that situation to find possibility, to fuel growth, to better yourself? All right, that's it for now. I'll see you next time. And until then, stay solid.